Good morning, good morning. Saturday morning on my Messy Room Stamper. Just coming on to have some fun with you today. Happy Saturday. Beautiful sunny day here in New Hampshire. A little bit cold out, but it's going to be beautiful and sunny. Let's have a little drink of water. I've been stamping. I got a little ink on my hands. That was delicious. How's everybody? I'm here today. Got some stuff for you. Of course, that's what I come here on Saturdays for. I thought I was going to be really late because I was making a card, but I'm not. I had a class where they were making some of the kits, and one lady wasn't able to finish hers, and then she went and had surgery on her hand, and geez, that made it harder for her to finish. I was trying to finish them, and then I couldn't stop. So there you go. So I just want to come on and say thank you for coming on and sharing the live with me, being here. I appreciate your being here. I'd appreciate it if you would share my videos. Oh, hey, Joy, how are you? And my page with your friends, and shop on my website. It's my Messy Room Stamper at .blogspot.com. I'm coming up with a new header. It's in progress. It's not exactly what I wanted just yet, but it's going to be. And I really appreciate all of you coming in and being here. It helps me to grow my business, which keeps me bringing you videos. Yes, Joy, I did love it. That's why I had to share it with you. I made all these cards. Like, it took me no time at all, and I had so much fun doing it. So I thought I'd show them. So, and I didn't do it right or like they did it, because, you know, why would I look completely at them? I thought this was great. I have seen somebody turn this into a shaker card. I'm not into shaker cards, but it would be a beautiful shaker card. So that was one of them. There were 3 designs with 3 each, so there are 9 cards. So this is the one. And these little, I was going to call them chipboard, but they're not. They're more foamy pieces. I loved these. And then this one is really cute. I thought this was beautiful. Kind of like the buckle card I did last week, because if you watch carefully, it opens up. I didn't decorate the inside, but you could really go to town on decorating the inside. And then it just slips back in that slot like that. So that was that one. And then this one I thought was beautiful. I love the outline, the edging on it. This where I wrote have a and then birthday, that came as one single tag. So that was nice. And then this was there already, and you just stamped on top of it, and the stamp fit perfectly. On my first card, I did it just right, like they showed it, and then I got it off center, so I changed it, but I kind of like it angled. You're saving the pop out? To use another card. Oh, cool. Yeah. I thought these were great. And the envelopes, did you notice the envelopes are different? They're straight up and down this time. Kind of like that. You know, and always they decorate their envelopes up in paper pumpkin. It's very, very nice. I do like that. But this was a great one. Loved it. Just loved it. It stuck. I was going to show you I don't know if I can or not. So the birthday cake, let me see if I take it out, because I wanted you to see this. Hold on, let me get a piece of paper. Sorry. So the birthday cake looked like that, like a slice of cake. But inside of it, it also had a stamp that you could stamp separately and put the color in, and you didn't have to color it. Hey, Marina, how are you feeling? I hope you're doing great. You could color it and then stamp it inside the layers of the cake. I, however, did not see this until after I'd colored it in, but, you know, whatever. It didn't really matter. And then it has a lovely and congratulations and have a birthday, and you're a great reason to celebrate. And then celebrate. You could put that anywhere. There's the leaves that I showed you on the card. This is a stamp, and then that whole flower can be a stamp set. So I loved it. I thought it was beautiful. One of my favorites, I have to say, one of my very favorites. There was no need for me to I didn't want alternatives to it. That's what I'm trying to say. So here's what they really looked like if you did them exactly like they did. But, you know, mine turned out okay. I do want to mention that next month's... Hold on, I had the flyer up for you to show you. Is going to have an extra stamp set in it. It's probably a little glary. I'm sorry. It's 12 cards. They are note cards, but you have until March 10th, so you still have some time for this to order. Make sure that you're getting your paper pumpkin. And if it's as cute as this month's, we're going to love it. That's just what I'm saying. I don't know if that's true, but, you know, some months you get them and you want to make them straight away, and other months you want to take a challenge and have an alternative to it. This is it was a Rocco Rose dot, and you know how I love these. So that was Paper Pumpkin. Love Paper Pumpkin. I did want to share with you, I hadn't been sharing these things with you, and it's my bad. I don't know. I sometimes just don't think about you buying from me, I guess. And if I want you to buy from me, I have to tell you these things. So here we go. The sequins and the baker's twine from the celebration, they are sold out and they will not be returning. The things in the celebration catalog are while supplies last, so as they sell out, they will not be replenished. So unfortunately, these are gone. If you were after these, I'm sorry about that. I did want to tell you that there's a whole lot of stuff in the mini catalog that's sold out. And at the end of my video, I will show you some of those in case you didn't know or you wanted to be updated on those. I checked them yesterday. I didn't check again today. Hopefully, I mean, I'm a little bit embarrassed by the number of them that are sold out, but those things are coming back. And a lot of them did not have dates on them yet as to when, but you know, we have 4 more months left of that catalog. So if there was something in there that you wanted that is sold out, you should still be able to get it. And I will go over that with you. Again, I'm sorry about it, but we'll do that at the end because why should we have that negativity coming into us? So today I'm doing 2 cards, and they're both pretty simple. This is kind of what one of our cards is going to look like. I went after one of my favorite colors, Pacific Point. I do love Pacific Point, and I must say that I don't think I ever use it. So I cut this on the hot dog side. Is this a hot dog side? I don't know. So I cut it on the 8.5. So I have 4 1/4 by 11 by 11. 4 1/4 by 11. Right. That's 4 1/4 by 11. And then I folded it. Whenever I cut a card and do a card this way, I always score it because you need to break these fibers. These fibers aren't accustomed to being folded there, and so you'll get a crinkly mess, and you won't really see it, but it just gives you a nicer look. I have a piece to go on the inside, and I put my, because you can't really write on the inside of Pacific Point. This is one of my favorite blues. I am a blue girl. Some people are pink. What to say? If you're going to give me a choice, I usually take the blue, so... Oh, I had another thing I wanted to talk about before I do this, because this is how I got this. You know the extra paper that you have? Maybe it's discontinued, or you have some designer series paper that's really old. You bought it somewhere and you don't know what to do with it. I'm going to give you a hint about what to do with it. Let me see if I can find a card real quick and I can show you what I want you to do. I want you to cut it up into, say, 5 1/4 by 4. And then when you go to send a card like this, you have it to layer on top of your card so that all of this doesn't get damaged. It doesn't take but a minute to do it. It's a good way to use up your paper. That just came to me yesterday and I wanted to share it. I had done some white and I was like, wow, I don't want to use my white to do this because, you know, I use the white. And then it occurred to me, well, you have all that expired paper over there. You could just cut that up. And so that's what I did. So that's my suggestion to you. If you, even designer series paper, if it's older, discontinued, you bought it somewhere and you don't like it, or you bought a pad and you didn't care for all of it, cut it up. It's great cut like that. I mean, just take a bunch of them and cut them, and then every few months cut some more. It'll save your cards in the mail, and it's a good way to use your paper. So just wanted to point that out there. So that's where we're going to use that. And the stamp that we're going to use is Thoughtful Blooms. I find that I get a stamp set that I love and then I don't use it. It's like I don't want to use it. It is a celebration stamp set, so it's a $50 purchase. And there is a punch. The punch is a $100 purchase to enter to get it. But it's very cute. Love the set. Love what you can do with it. So what we're going to do today is I cut this piece of paper 1/4 of an inch less than my card. So it's 4 by 5 1/4. It was supposed to be 4 by 5 1/4. Let's just make sure. Oh yeah, it is. And then I cut this by, this is 2 inches by 4. Words are so hard. And so I'm going to adhere that down because it gives me, and I'll show you here, just to give you an example. It gives me where I want everything to go. And it's not going to end up just exactly like this, but it'll be something like this, but hopefully better. So I'm going to adhere this down. Now, this is the designer series paper that you can purchase in the different color groups. Pacific Point is considered a brights, so that's where I got this. I put this little piece of white down today because I wondered if y'all were getting a big glare, and I'm sorry about that. If you are getting a big glare, you should tell me because I don't want you to get a big glare. We're going to use some pearls, and we're going to put that in the center of our flower. And we're going to use Pacific Point ink. I got distracted. See, this is my little flower I cut out. Isn't it cute? So cute. So, what I'm going to do first, however, is open the ink pad, because I know how to do that. Let me move this out of my way. And I want to use this. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what you would call it, but I want to use it. So I'm going to get my block, the long block. I call it the long block. And I'm going to line it up and then line the block up on top of it. And I think I'm out of camera and I apologize for that. And I'm going to straighten this up and I'm going to put it about like right there as sort of a border to the border. Right like this. There you go. Turned out really nice. Clean that off real quick. And then I'm going to come back with the, let me just get it out and then I'll show it to you on the front. I don't know why I keep that little piece of paper in there, but I do. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to do the words next. And the reason I'm going to do the words next is because, well, one thing, I'm using the larger words. And the other thing is, I want to know where then to put this. So this is kind of the branchy thing. And so I need to know where to put all this. So I'm going to put, what am I going to do? I'm going to stamp this first and get a block. Look, that looks crooked and it's straight there, but you know, whatever. Sorry, I had to concentrate for a second. It's not something I do well. Somebody told me the other day I need to be more patient. I kind of thought I was a patient person, but I do notice. Have you ever noticed when you come up to stamp? Hi, Darla, how are you? When you come up to stamp, like all of a sudden I'm in a hurry. And I don't know why, because there's no reason to be. So I think I got that on there good now. So I'm going to come over and I'm going to stamp it right here. Right above that border. There you go. Oh, that turned out really nice. Okay. Now this whole card is Pacific Point, so that's just gonna either turn you way off or you're gonna think how crazy that girl is wanting everything to be blue. But I just felt like it went all together. You could do it in any color. Y'all know that. It's your card. You can do it in any color. And now I'm going to take the branches and I'm going to stamp those. This would look great in Calypso Coral, I think. And I almost went for Calypso Coral, but then I decided not to. And so I'm going to put it like right here, kind of. That little piece on my block is really worrying me. I'm afraid it's going to end up on my card, and then I'm going to be upset. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. Ready, set. Once it's down, it's down. Oh, there, perfect. See what a nice, I don't know, it's got a, this Pacific Point gives you a very vivid pop-up off the page, in my personal opinion. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, there's these little teeny, tiny, itty bitty, can't find them, flowers. One's right here. There's a smaller one too. Oh, here it is. And I'm going to just stamp off and add them. I'm going to use my itty bitty block. And I'm going to come in here, get that, stamp it off. And then kind of add just something out here. It has these little dots in here, but I thought the dots interfered with some things, and so I didn't want to do them. This is, I think it's kind of a clean look to the card. And we're going to do one more. Right here. And that just gives a little something, 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 something. So this is Thoughtful Blooms, in case you just got here and you don't know what I'm doing. And then I was going to actually cut this out with you, but since I cut it out, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to bend it up a little bit. And see, it sits right there. So it all comes together for you. I have some small glue dimensionals that I've been using a lot of lately. I don't know. That's about, but so I'm going to put this right here. I'm still going to give it a little curvy thing. Now see that? Isn't that gorgeous? And then in the center, I'm going to take my Picket tool and I'm going to put a pearl. And I think I'm going to go with the big pearl. Oh yeah, that's pretty. But it's off center now. There you go. Oh, wait, it's almost there. There you go. Press. And so there's basically your card. Now, you can decide to make it flat, or you can decide to pop it up. I think flat will be fine, but I think popped up will just give it, I don't know, it'll just add something to it. Let's just call it that. Where's this? Here. I'm at the end of a dimensional, and it's even sticky. I'm not sure why. I hope it sticks when I put it down. That would be bad, wouldn't it? It's kind of nice when it's the edge, because then you can just put big ones. I saw somebody once that did strips of this, which works really well in this instance. We don't sell strips to my knowledge. Well, we do sell strips, yeah, but they're not very economical, so I'm just going to pull this off. Just like this. I know I'm off camera, but did you really want to watch me pull it off? I mean, seriously, you don't need to watch me pull it off. I hope you checked out my blog this week. I had a couple of cute cards over there. So, there you go. Pop that right up. And there you go. How's that? What do you think? Isn't it adorable? And it's really simple. It didn't take any time at all to put together. I mean, it took longer because I was talking than it did to put together. So that's my Pacific Point card. Again, it's the Thoughtful Blooms that come in the Celebration catalog. It is, you can earn it with a $50 purchase from either the mini catalog or the annual catalog. And if you have a $150 purchase, you can get the little punch that punches out that beautiful little flower. Of course, you have to put a little bit of white on the inside to write on it. And I used the Basic Pearls. Well, it's called their Curls Basic Jewels. And the Brights collection of designer series paper. So, hope you all liked it. It's a very cute card, huh? Easy to do. I had something running through my head about the catalog as I was saying something else, and oh, I gotta tell you, I don't remember what it was, so there you go. I'm gonna set this over here. Oh, my blog. I was gonna tell you about that. So, you've seen it on my Facebook page. I have that new logo up there, the new header, which is really cute, isn't it? And guess what color it is? Yeah, it's blue. But it was really large over on the blog, and so I asked the lady to make it smaller, and she did. And then, unfortunately, and I only paid $3 for it. So the lady worked herself to death. I felt so bad. I would have paid $3 more. She made it 50% smaller, and I was like, can you make it even smaller? And she did, and now it's not centered. And so I'm not happy about it not being centered. And she wasn't so helpful the next time, but she did give me an idea about how to fix it. But, you know, I'm going to ask the son, and if he doesn't get too mad at me and try to fix it, I'm going to try to fix it. Otherwise, I'm going to go back to the second one. You know, what's a big deal? It'll be perfect. It'll just be bigger than I had in my head, and I still think it's pretty. So now, don't you love, I say no, so all the time. It's disturbing. So now we're going to use Seriously the Best. I've said before, if you've watched my videos before, I love large sentiments. I think it makes you able to make a card in just a few seconds. Well, not a few seconds, but a few minutes. And without any trouble. Plus the fact that if you use some designer series paper, voila, as Frenchie would say. So, today I'm using the layering oval framelits, and I've cut 2 of them. They're here somewhere. Did you see them? Do you see them on the desk? Oh, there they are. So I cut a black one, and I cut a white one because I'm going to use this Hello Friend stamp. And now this is the paper that's in the, yes it is, it's in the Celebration catalog, but it goes with a stamp set that's in the mini catalog. Let me just show it to you so you can see some of the paper. Now somebody said it was out of stock, but I believe it's back in stock now. So it's the Golden Honey Designer Series paper. It's got some beautiful things in it. I didn't buy it for the bees. I bought it because of the other side. But actually I am going to use the bees today because I kind of like the gold popping up in the black. I just hit my knee on the table. So we're going to use some white. This is the thick cardstock. Again, I cut it on the hot dog side. I'm hoping it's the hot dog side. You know, this was 8.5. I cut it at 4 1/4 and left it at 11. And then this is this is basic black, cut 1/4 of an inch less. And then this is cut 1/4 of an inch less than this. So this was 3 3/4 by 5, and I'm just going to layer it up like that. I think that's so pretty. And then I'm going to use the Hello Friend. I'm not going to use I Miss You a lot, just Hello Friend. I love Hello Friend. It uses so many different, it's good for so many different uses, would be the word I was after. So I'm going to put it right there with some of our Memento. Oh, and the Memento's out of stock. I'm sorry to tell you, but they did have a date on it. It's back soon. My last order, I might have told you this before, I purchased some of the refills for my inks, and so I'm going to go through that and do it so that they're not all too light. I'm probably going to get my head in the way because there's a glare on my paper. Ta-da! Oh, that turned out really pretty, didn't it? Ooh, nice. I'm getting some good stamping images today. I must be doing something right. All right, what's everybody doing this weekend? My husband wants to see The Call of the Wild because, you know, when he was a kid, that was a big deal to him. Harrison Ford and a dog. I'm sure it'll be wonderful. All right, so we're going to put this together. This is going to be the quickest thing you've ever seen. Here we go. Ready, set, go. I'm going to put this down. Sometimes this is the hardest part of the card. There you go. And I am going to put this flat because, I don't know, because I want to. You could use a black piece of ribbon around this, but I don't know, I thought it would be too black. That was where I was going with it. And white, that's definitely too much white. I don't have any gold ribbon. I do have some white with some gold edge around it, but some gold ribbon would have been pretty. And so, here we go. Just gonna... So this card's coming together like crazy. Okay. This is the scallop that goes in the layering ovals. Going to put it right in the center. Well, I'm not going to put this in the center. I'm going to... maybe I am. Yeah, I'm putting it in the center. Because I like it best there. So we're going to put some of these... I've started where I use more dimensionals. I think I might actually have to place an order for dimensionals, which is crazy because usually I just use those as extras on my order. Oh, thanks. Fashion show. Yeah, it's black and white striped and it has this kind of like that lemon lime twist on it. All right, I'm sorry. I'm back. Put it right there. Move that off. And there you have it. Hello, friend. That easy. How easy was that? Happy birthday. What else is in this set? Congrats and thank you. Oh, there's not a happy birthday. But seriously, the best. I miss you a lot would be cute. You could have put that down here or some... Oh, on the inside. Oh, you know what? I was going to do something on the inside of this card. Let's go back. I'm going to put this on the inside right down here. I'm sorry, I said that to myself when I made the card earlier, and then I didn't do it because I think it would be pretty. We'll just jump back and forth from cards. How's that? So we'll add this on the inside. You could add this little thing to the label too. Not to the label. To the flap on the envelope. That would be pretty. All right, so let's just go crazy here. This is a crazy day at my Messy Room Stamper. Put it right here. Whew, pretty. And then we'll put that away over here. And then we'll do the other one. See, so I think that added a lot. Wow, that's beautiful. Sometimes I just forget the insides, and I know it's crazy. And sometimes I don't like the way the flap pops up on me. It annoys me. It annoys me. Lay down. I miss you a lot. Let's find it. Oh, of course it's going to be... I didn't take the stuff off of it, but, you know. You guys wanted to chat with me a little bit anyway. How's everybody doing? Are you? I am ready for February to be over now, because then doesn't that mean that the groundhog saw his shadow and we're all going to have spring and it's going to be great? I don't know. Perhaps not. Get off. I talked to the stuff. This is that ribbon I told you has static cling to it, and it just drives me crazy. That's on back order too, by the way. Sorry about that. I miss you a lot. There. Oh. You could add, that, but I'm not adding it. I'm not going to go too crazy here. That's enough. So, now, 2 cards. Decorated the inside a little. And 2 stamp sets that are really great. Now, this, again, is the Celebration Thoughtful Blooms $50 purchase. And you can have this one for free. And we made this beautiful Pacific Point card. We're going to call this the Pacific Point card. And then we use the bee paper. I'm going to call it the bee paper. And the Seriously the Best. This is in the mini catalog to send out to a friend of yours. So those are 2 beautiful ones. I'm going to remind you once again about the paper pumpkin. You have until March 10th, so don't worry about that. Coming soon is a second release of products from Paper Pumpkin. I have that brochure somewhere, and I was just going to show you the outside of it, but no, I don't know. It's not on my fingertips. And in this catalog, really quickly, I'm just going to give you an idea of a couple of things that have... So this suite is sold out, and it's on back order. Not sold out, it's on back order. It'll be back. The double stitched ribbon, that's on back order. It'll be back. They have a date on that one. That's April 2nd for that one. Really quick, the next one is, of course, this Poppies. This was so popular that was inevitable that would go on back order. So the suite itself is on back order. The bundle is on back order. And unfortunately, so is the ribbon. Let's move on really quickly to the one I just showed you. This bundle is on back order. This is the one that paper, you can see that paper goes with. That's on back order. These are very popular stamps. And then look, this little guy, the bundle is on back order. The ribbon, that'll be back March 16th. So that's almost back. It's nice when there's a date, right? And then the Tropical Oasis Suite is on back order. That's the whole suite of products, and that's everything on this page. But you can buy some of these things individually, just so you know. So I apologize for that. But again, these stamp sets and products are coming back. They're just back ordered right now because they were so popular. So I want to again thank you for stopping by, and again request that, oh, I'm sorry it does that, that you share my page with your friends and shop on my website at mymessyroomstamper.blogspot.com. Check back over there tomorrow and see if I get that header back where I want it to be. I really appreciate all of you, and I hope that you'll buy from my store or like my videos and share with your friends so that I can keep being in this small business that I'm trying to create. So have a great day, and I'll see you next week. Stop by the blog during the week, though, okay? All right, bye-bye.